All right, welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. You're watching TV47 Breakfast. If you're just joining us, I want us now to shift gears and talk matters, tech and innovation. I know it's Thursday, we're supposed to talk matters health, but whatever you're talking about this morning is also looking at your health in one way or the other, if you want to look at it that way. There is a gentleman championing for carpooling, right? And he's of the opinion that this is something that will help you as a consumer save on cost. If you are traveling, itakusaidia kusave money, and of course it will significantly help reduce traffic in the city. But how exactly does this happen? And this is just a question that we'll be asking him, that could car sharing solve the problem of, the high cost of living for people who depend on, matatus every now and then. So we do welcome you to be part of this conversation through our socials, TV47 Kenya on Facebook and on YouTube. On X at TV47 Digital, be sure to tag me at Annie_Dida. On WhatsApp is 0793 267 279. Do you think car sharing is part of the solution that we need as a country to help us with commuting struggles that we have on a day-to-day basis? Karibu sana John Evans Otieno to TV47 Breakfast. How are you?
I'm fine.
Well?
I'm doing well.
Great.
Yes.
John Evans Otieno is the director and CEO of Seller Technologies Co. Limited. Is it Seller or Selu?
Selu Technologies.
What is Selu Technologies? What do you do?
We build systems.
Mm-hmm.
We solve issues.
Yeah.
We identify if there is a need.
Mm-hmm.
Then we sort it.
Yeah.
We make workflows easier. Yeah, we've built quite a number of systems that we are trying to make day-to-day life easier.
Yeah.
Using just when you have your phone inside your bedroom, you can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yes.
And whatever we're talking about this morning is part of that problem solving, tactics that you guys are employing on a day-to-day basis. We're talking about carpooling, and you guys call it Changa Fuel, right?
Yes.
Talk to us about Changa Fuel and what it's all about.
Yeah, the economy is tough, and truth be told, it is not getting any easier. I know we know the kind of leaders we have. It's not getting any easier. So it is us to formulate, to know how best we can survive it. Because always the strong survive, the weak dies. But in this case, who wants to die now? Who wants to get gray hair because they're thinking too much of how life is getting so tough? Yes, so we came up with Changa Fuel so that already you have a set journey moving from Kisii to Nairobi. You fueled your car at your expense. Yes, it is nice ride alone, talking to yourself, rather even praying in the car for those who are praying. But is it friendly to your pocket? Yes. And when fuel is high, every other thing becomes high. But Changa, when I get 2 or 3 people going the same direction, giving me 1,000 each, it is not profit making for the owner of the car, but yes, I'm going to collect like 4,000. If the fuel is 5,000, then I've only spent 1,000 in that trip. So I have saved. That is what we're doing. Right. With Changa Fuel.
I was having a conversation with somebody else before we came on live to have this conversation, and I was trying to explain to them what Changa Fuel is all about and what you guys are doing. But he was of the opinion that it's not the first time he's hearing about this whole issue and idea of and the concept of carpooling. People coming together and trying to cost share. To say, natoka Roysambu, for example. Natoka Roysambu, and then we pick somebody else from Roysambu, we pick somebody from Garden City, we pick somebody from Roasters, tukisonga. So I'm sitting here and I'm wondering if at all that is not a concept that is quite new to them, then what is different from what you guys are doing at Changa Fuel and from these other innovations that have been there to solve the same problem?
Thank you. I'm not aware of any, but I'd say the market is larger.
There's no monopoly of ideas.
There's no monopoly of ideas. Yes, if you see Chicken Inn, we have KFC, it's ni kuku too. Yes, someone has just cooked it differently. And which problem is it solving? Enja. Yes, people do it consciously or unconsciously. I've done it many times. I go to Afya Center, then I pick 1 or 2, 3 people direct to Eldoret or Kisumu. You see, I help myself, but we have made it controlled. How? The system has security features. You see, when I just carry random people, I don't know them.
Yes.
Yes. And so all the rides are tracked so that you are sure who you are carrying is verified. And the car that umepanda is also verified. We have their details. So it's not a new thing per se, but people do it. I have done it. I've also boarded someone's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is someone called Nathaniel Ochieng. Sorry to call his name here, but
It's all right.
yes, yes. One day I was leaving my home and getting to town, but I didn't have enough money, which is normal. Sometimes you have less. I had 100 shillings, and Matatu was charging 150. All the Matatus that were coming were going on expressway. So I asked myself, how do I top up these 50 shillings? And I need to get to a meeting in town. Then someone came with a car and picked me. Yes, and we paid 100 bob each, the 4 of us. You see, this guy got 400 shillings. That's enough fuel from where he's coming from where he picked us to town. Yes. So it's not really, people are doing it, but now we are making it controlled and so that, because what I have and thinking about it is quite wide.
Yeah.
Somebody has a lorry from Nairobi to Kisumu, taking goods, then coming back alone. It's empty. While someone doesn't have the 20,000 or 15,000 to pay for vitu vyake vitoke Kisumu ifike Nakuru, na huu mtu anakuja tu na lori iko empty. Anaweza mpatia 3,000 ongezea fuel. Yes.
All right.
So
for how long, I'm sorry to cut you short, for how long has Changa Fuel been in operation?
It's been operation for 2 months now. Yes, and but it's something I thought about a long time ago, 2022. But again, every idea has its own time. And I thought this is the best time. Yes.
So from 2022 up until 2026, what exactly has changed? Because I'm looking at 2022 and 2026, times are different. 2022, I would say that, you know, people weren't complaining about the cost of living as much as, you know, a lot of people are complaining about it now. You saying the problem that you're trying to solve with this, you know, product is the cost of living, right? To make work easier for commuters. But what has changed from your own perspective that has made you now implement it in 2026?
In all the solutions that I've built, I'm always a little selfish, trying to solve my problem. If my problem is solved, then I know your problem will be solved as well. I like things done correctly, easily, at the comfort of, you know. So I looked at how transport has evolved and how fares, it keeps on hiking. And so, but salaries and income is even tightening. You see, it's shrinking because deductions, I don't want to talk about that, but they are increasing. You don't know in this new bill what will be new that will be cutting your salary. If you are earning 100,000, probably take home should be around 60 something. 69 or 71 or 72. But you see, life is going high and fuel prices are the most expensive right now. And you see, your salary or your income is not increasing. It's going down. So I thought, why don't we implement it right now? That even myself, I'm complaining about life. I always just buy things. You go to the supermarket, you don't look at the prices. But now I look and use a calculator. I have to do ende pale na niko na 10k na kumbe nimefanya ya 15,000.
Yes.
Ndio sasa naambia rudisha hiyo aibu. So life is getting tougher. So I thought to implement it right now.
All right. And for this 2 months, how is the reception like? You know, how are Kenyans embracing this particular product?
I have rides, active rides. Even now, there is an active ride from Kisii to Nairobi. Yes, at least daily I get 5 active rides. Some go short distance, some go, but mostly they are long distance. And again, the visits, people visiting the site, I've got around 3 people have visited the site. Then I've got 32 users who are actively using the system. Then I have each hourly, like in the last 1 hour, I've had 166 people visiting and 49 logins. So you see, people are getting to realize we need this thing. We are not okay. In as much as we are behaving to be strong, but we are not.
So these are different cars or your car. And I want to give you this laptop so you can walk us through how somebody can just access this particular platform that you're talking about, Changa Fuel. If I want to join it, right? What are the steps that I need to take? If you could just show us, it will reflect on our screen so that we can just have an idea of how to use it. As you tell us, these cars, you're saying you have about 5 rides. Ni gari za kina nani?
It's for individual, private car owners. They...
Naona multitasking ni ngumu.
No, it's okay.
Yes.
So they are not my cars, although I have one that is I'm using. Yes, and I've used it on this many times. Yes, because I also love saving. I love implementing my own, trying to use what I've created. Yes, so it's pretty simple. It's just on web, but again, when you download, when you search changa.ke, it is Changa Fuel.
Okay, just walk us through those steps. We'll be able to see it on our screen, step by step. Web in a KVP. Is it anodida.co.ke? So what exactly am I typing on
You're
web?
typing Changa.
You can do it.
.ke. Yes, let me just do it.
Yeah.
Changa.ke.
All right, as we can already see it there on our screen. That is what we see once
That is what you see. But if you're using a mobile phone, you will get the app down there so that you install. I made it so easy so that you don't need to go to Play Store to blah blah. The app is within the site, so you can just install it, and it is responsive for Android users, iPhone users, and also you can put it on desktop. Yes.
All right.
So Changa Fuel, then you can either find a ride or offer a ride.
Okay.
Let me just go back and log in. Use one of the accounts that are already here.
Okay. So one has to create an account to be able to access this platform.
Of security stuff.
Okay.
Yes, just a minute. I need to.
All right, so we are walking you guys through how we can access Changa Fuel, this platform that aims to make it easier for you as a commuter to save on cost, fair cost as they say it. I hope they're able to convince us this morning if we can also take part in carpooling and share rides with people we don't know and how safe it is for us.
So once you log in, you have the menu, find rides, how it works. Then we have the safety, we have the pricing, we have about us, contacts, and of course notifications. We have savings. There are those who are not so very disciplined on fares. It has happened, and I know I'm being practical. Yes, sometimes I get a salary, and in the next 2 weeks, ninaomba fare.
Yeah.
100 juu ile imeisha. Something came. Moving forward, once we advance, we are partnering with KCB so that someone can put 6K. Then that is way later, so that people can be disciplined. If you go to town, it's 100, it deducts like that. But of course, each and every driver has a wallet that they can withdraw money on that wallet anytime.
Yeah.
Use on fuel, use on anything they want. Yes.
So John, how different is this from other products that you're seeing? Because this is an innovation that you're coming up with, but what you're trying to explain is something that we've seen in operation. Things like Uber, for example, Bolt. I don't know if taxis also operate the same way. We've also seen Faras, and I know Faras also has this thing, your miles, right? So how is now Changa Fuel coming in to offer a different solution other than the ones that you already have in the market?
It is a little cheaper, yes, and it's a little easier to use. It is one app that both the person offering the ride and the person finding the ride uses. Then it is cheaper compared to, I don't want to say the prices here because that is like talking, but you see from, like I can use a case example, the cheapest, which I know we know, amongst the 4 of them, from Utawala, let me say Benedicta, to CBD is around 990, sometimes 790. If you divide it by 4, that's how much? If it's, let's put it 800, that is 200 per person. Na anafuata chini, you afford expressway. You see, but mine is 400. You see, so it's a little cheaper than whatever those guys are doing. But
how convenient is carpooling really? Because I'm looking at it, if we are 4 people in one car, right? Okay, we are going the same direction. But for example, let's use an example of come here, to TV47, you're using Kiambu Road. Somebody else is going to AAR. Somebody else is coming here, right? At TV47. Somebody is going to Siata Mall. Somebody ameshukia kule DCI, for example. Then will this driver be dropping me kwa gate ya TV47 ama ataniacha kwa barabara nivuke? How convenient is this?
There is this thing called courtesy, and I think everyone should have it, or everyone has it. But again, the rides are based on the driver's timings and the location. It's quite different from hailing cars, that Uber, blah, blah, blah. It's quite different. The driver is already going that direction. He's leaving Kilimani at his apartment and going to TV47. That is where he puts. Then those interested in that route alone will use it, will use that ride. The other ones are customer based. Customer always dictates where they're coming from and where they're going. This one, just what we're trying to do, we are not profit making for the driver, but trying to make him save. If he spends 30,000 in a month on fuel, then we save for him around 28, 29. So could be he in his salary tumemtopea pia 28,000.
Right.
That he's been using on fuel.
So when you say that this innovation is cheap, and cheap is relative, what's cheap for you might not be cheap for me. I'm looking at it, I want to use Roysambu as an example. Roysambu to Westlands is 100 Kenya shillings. I don't know if it has increased now. Kama imefika 150, nita confirm. But it is around 100 to 150, right? Roysambu to Westlands using matatu. And I'm trying to look at it. If you're going to use somebody else's car, they're going to Westlands, will they also charge me this 150 Kenyan shillings, or I'll have to pay more?
They will charge you 100 or less, depending on where you're going. Most routes are 80, 90, 100. So rarely within Nairobi, most routes are 100 or less. So they will not charge you more because we are looking at this logic. You need like a liter and a half of petrol if you're driving 2,500 cc to get to Westlands from Roysambu or less. But if you rev too much, you can spend even 3 liters, yeah? But just normal driving, if you know life is tough, huh? Yes. So a liter is 214, right? And 2 liters is 420 something, 128, right? If I'm not wrong. Yes. So we are making you get at least 400. So that's enough fuel to get you to your destination. We're not interested per se in, you should not make profit on this.
Yeah.
But if you make, it's okay. Long distance, you can make. Yako tu ya chai, but not kama ya matatu and stuff. We are not in business. We are trying to make sure you guys save. Both commuters and car owners. You see, when fuel are high, allow me explain this a little. The matatu, sorry, they don't feel it because they will simply add 10 shillings or 20 bob. And them, they have to get their profit. Yes, hiyo ni a must. But for car owners and commuters, ni hao ndio wanaumia. Yes.
How do you verify your drivers to ensure that, you know, this is somebody who is ready for this market? You know, I know other cab operators, there's a way that they do verify their drivers, there's a way that they do verify passengers, there's a place where, you know, you can rate this ride, you can rate this driver, you can rate these passengers. So for you, how do you do that exactly?
Someone who is offering a ride, definitely will have to give us their details, a real ID. If it's not your ID that does not match your name, the system will flag it. It won't verify. And there are some that are optional but needed, the picture of the car. Also, you can put logbook if you want. That is only seen by our backend because Celu Technologies is data certified. So your data is safe. But again, we need to know who you are. Yes, and how we can get you. And that is the process of verification. Drivers that are not verified cannot start to visit. Yes, people will see them, but you cannot start a trip. Once 2 or 3 people books, then a chat will appear on the notification that puts the 3 of you on a group chat, like WhatsApp group, but within the system. When the driver has texts or calls, all the 3 of you will receive this message and can respond. So then once you get into the car, then the driver will start the ride. Once they start the ride, then we monitor them on the system, live, where you are, what they're doing. Yes. The only thing we don't do is trying to snoop into people's cars inside, but we know where you are.
All right.
Yes.
I know for other cab operators, and again, I want to draw comparison from them because you're doing more or less the same thing in the industry, offering solutions other than, you know, matatus and all. But I know that cab drivers are regulated. There's a way that they do their own things. For example, amounts are regulated in one way or the other. But is this particular platform regulated? In cases of, say, for example, an accident, if it occurs, then can somebody look at it and ensure this particular person who is injured or anything of that sort?
Yeah, I think when you're doing comprehensive cover, then there is PA that we are not, it's not a business for you.
Yeah.
So it's like, just for example, you're giving your friend a rider, assume he's not paying you, and you get an accident. We go through the same procedures. Also this one, I'm just trying to, okay, you can carry me for free. Or, okay, I can give you 100 shillings, hiyo ni ya kuongeza na fuel. For example, that is the concept. So the fares are regulated because we look at what's in the market and we lower them a little so that the commuters, they don't hammer when they're doing this. Fare ni hatari. Fare inaweza kula salary karibu almost. Fare na rent. Yes.
But you know, I'm trying to see how this whole idea of carpooling is also something that can be made, you know, safer, just in case of something happens, you know. Because I'm trying to see, unasema ni kama kupatia rafiki yako ride, but okay, if something happens, God forbid, yeah, I'm talking about accidents. But mpatwe hapo, mpeleke hospitali, and then now you have to answer to questions as to who these people are. So you're 4 of you, right? Where these other, your passenger, prince or princess, and then there are other people at the back. Then something just happens, and maybe somebody dies, others are critically injured. Then how do you now come in to fix that particular? Because that's a problem now. How do you fix that?
When you're registering for commuters, we allow you to sign an indemnity. Just put your name, stating that, okay, you're carrying me, but if anything happens bad, which we don't foresee, but they do happen. If an accident, I will not sue you. You know, that is what people fear. After nimekuangusha, then kesho uko court, you're suing me. Yes, and my insurer won't pay. Definitely, you'll expect me to pay. So it's a risk all of us are taking. And those who don't take risk always wanabaki backbenchers. There's an indemnity form in the system that you agree to. You see, you cannot sell to everyone. There are those who will agree, who are already doing it, and then there are those who will say, no, huyu ni mkora. That's normal in business. We've seen it before. So there's an indemnity form that you sign just to, I will not sue you if anything happens, which we don't foresee, but yeah, it can happen a few times.
So do you see Kenyans embracing carpooling, you know, in the long term, and is it really going to solve problems in this country? Because I'm looking at, I don't think I would want to share a ride with people I don't know, and I want you to convince me. Carpooling in general, just looking at it, doesn't have to be with you guys, but anybody else who would want to pick up people, say who are not even registered with Changafo, for example. But is this something that you'd say it's a safer option to be explored, carpooling?
Yeah, times have measures how we deal with them. Yes, when things get easier, you go below off. And when things get tough, you tighten your belts. Yeah, I think it's a risk which I think Kenyans can take because they're already doing it. Yes, I'm telling you that because I've done it myself with my car. Yes, na nimewahi panda magari za watu. Rarely, if I go without my car to Kisumu, do I panda this PSV. Kuna magari zinakuanga somewhere hapo karibu na Kisumu girls. Yeah, the small cars. I like those cars. It's a risk I am taking, you see, but I've never had a major incident. So we can agree, not to everyone, but yes, it will help us.
And there's a question that I know a lot of maybe women would want to hear, because time and time again we've seen also other cab operators trying to create platforms and spaces for women to be able to choose, you know, the kind of cars that they want, the kind of rides that they want. And we've seen how sometimes women are not safe in these, you know, in these rides. But now we're talking about carpooling. Say, for example, akona wanaume watatu hapo, she's the only female in that particular ride. Then is it a safer option for women when now women also want to do something with carpooling? Is it safer?
It is. For example, if the driver is a woman, let me say that, and then they have options to decline. Those who see, they will see your profile, whether they want to carry you in their precious car or not. They simply decline. But again, I don't think in my rightful mind that 3 strangers, men, would agree to could disrespect a woman. I don't think so. Not unless they are very crazy. I don't know.
All right, we'll ask them to tell us what they think about that, you know, through our social media platforms. But what are the challenges that maybe you see might come up with carpooling in general that, you know, we should just look out for? Because everything that has an advantage also has a disadvantage. So what are some of the challenges that you see with this?
Is timing. Huh? Maybe you set your time to be 9:30, and then somebody, but you know how people, this is Africa, that is what they say. Yes. Someone comes late, you are almost leaving. What we are doing is, why I said it's not profit making, so that you already set to go to that journey. Whether you have these people or not, you will go to that journey. So whether they board or not, you will still go. But for you to save, at least, if you want to save, that is, if economy imekufinya wewe pia. Yes. So that is one challenge. Then of course somebody would ask you security. Verification process, we have AI on the system just to verify you with your platforms. Don't ask me how I did it. It's backend. Yes, and that is why if you upload your ID, if it's a fake or you did it wrongly, itakata. Yes, and some documents, if they're forged. So security, we know you. What are you going to do with these people? Yes, and again, we look, there is something I learned in high school. You be honest to yourself, and you be honest to your environment. When you're sorting a problem that's affecting you, I think you just do things the correct way. Yes, so a lot of problems, then again, probably the government. Yes, that one we cannot run away from. Yes, but we will cross the bridge once we are there.
What about the government?
Yeah. Of course, I don't know.
That one, I know you've touched on Changa fuel, but I want us to look at it from the aspect of carpooling in general. And, you know, if I'm picking up people from, say, for example, Roysambu. I love to use Roysambu because we all know Roysambu, we all know Thika Road. I'm trying to see what they should expect when they are getting into my car. If at all, I'm not registered with Changa Fuel, this is not something that I know about, but just carpooling in general, the challenges that you see with this particular product.
The general, when they're not using our verified drivers, huh?
Yeah. Mtu anaweza kuwa abducted?
I don't think so. You're 3 strangers, like I said. Not unless they planned to abduct you. Which, why should they do that? You don't have, why do you go to a cheaper car? It's because hakuna kitu kwa mfuko mzuri. Yeah, so abduction always happens. It's something planned. Some are uncontrolled, because if we plan to take you today, we have planned for a year. Not unless God ama polisi wamejua earlier, it's not easy to evade it. Yes. So just yes, so that you be careful, you don't panda magari hazijakuwa verified, if you're using our platform and our verification process is thorough, like I said, me, I don't touch it anyhow. The system will verify you, and if you're not eligible, out. Yes, and again, immediately the driver ends the trip, customers give a review. They are 5 stars. Then of course you give a comment. You are harassed. You are no what. Then now, next time when you offer your ride, utaweka huko chini. I mean, you're not. We also have disciplinary measures, so that those who have bad comments like that, we just delete you from the system.
All right. So as
and
we
red flag your number.
As we come to the close of this conversation, John, what is the future of carpooling in the next 5 years, for example? So even if things get better, economy quiz, do you see us still going that route, carpooling way? We
still need it, yes. Even when, you see, the economy will get better, but let me say for a few. How economic works is there are those who have, and there are those who don't have. There are those who are in the middle. If everybody had, who will buy from who? Who will employ who? Yes, of course, there will be a need. All right. Thank you so much, John, for making time for us to have this conversation. That is John Evans Etieno, Director, CEO, Sally Technologies Co. Limited. They say they are focusing on solving problems for Kenyans. When we come back, Fred will be having a conversation with men, man to man. When dad is missing, who teaches a boy to be a man? That is the conversation that is coming up next. And with John, we were talking about technology. Can it save commuters money? Let's continue this conversation on our socials. TV47 Kenya on Facebook and on YouTube. On X at TV47 Digital. Be sure to tag me at Annie_Odida. What do you think is carpooling the solution to the high cost of living when you're talking about the cost of fare and travel? My name is Annie Odida. You're watching TV47 Breakfast. Don't touch that dial.